The Lamb by William Blake is one of the most famous poems from his collection called Songs of Innocence. It is a short and beautiful poem that focuses on innocence, kindness, and the gentle qualities of a lamb. At the same time, it explores the connection between the Lamb, Jesus Christ, and God as the Creator. In this video, I will explain every line of the poem in detail so that you can understand it completely. If you watch this video carefully, you will find answers to any questions you may have about the poem. Introduction to the poem. Before we begin with the explanation, it is important to know a little about the poet William Blake and the background of the poem, The Lamb. William Blake was an English poet and painter who lived during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. He often wrote about two important ideas, innocence and experience. These ideas reflect two stages of life. Songs of Innocence talks about the beauty, simplicity, and purity of childhood. Songs of Experience, on the other hand, deals with the challenges, struggles, and harsh realities of life. The poem The Lamb belongs to the collection of poems Songs of Innocence by William Blake. It uses the image of a lamb to symbolize purity, gentleness, and divine love. The lamb is often seen as a representation of Jesus Christ in Christianity, which is another key theme in this poem. Line-by-line explanation of the poem. The first stanza of the poem begins with a series of questions. The speaker, who is likely a child, is asking the lamb about its origin. "Little lamb, who made thee?" The speaker directly addresses the lamb and asks, "Who made you?" The word "thee" is an old-fashioned way of saying you. The question is simple but also very important. The speaker wants to know who created this gentle and innocent creature. "Dost thou know who made thee?" This line repeats the question but in a slightly different way. Dost thou means, do you, so the speaker is again asking the lamb if it knows who its creator is. The repetition emphasizes the curiosity of the speaker and also makes the question sound more lyrical and rhythmic. Gave thee life and bid thee feed. The speaker begins to describe what the Creator has done for the lamb. The Creator has given the lamb life and provided it with food to eat. The word bid means to command or ask, so this line suggests that the Creator has made sure the lamb has everything it needs to survive. By the stream and the mead. The speaker continues to describe the lamb's surroundings. The lamb is given food near the stream, which is a small river, and in the mead, which means a meadow or grassy field. These images create a peaceful and natural setting that emphasizes the innocence and happiness of the lamb. Gave thee clothing of delight. This line talks about the lamb's wool. The speaker calls it clothing of delight, which means the soft and white wool of the lamb is like a beautiful gift. The word delight suggests that wool is a source of happiness and comfort. Softest clothing, woolly, bright. The speaker describes the lamb's wool in more detail. It is soft, woolly, and bright. These words make the reader imagine the lamb as a gentle and pure creature, almost like a symbol of perfection. Gave thee such a tender voice. The speaker now praises the lamb's voice. It is tender, which means soft and gentle. The sound of the lamb's bleating adds to its charm and innocence. Making all the valleys rejoice. The word valleys means valleys. The speaker says that the lamb's voice makes the valleys happy. This suggests that the lamb's gentle nature and sound bring joy to the natural world around it. In the first stanza, the speaker asks the lamb about its creator and describes all the wonderful qualities it has. The focus is on the beauty, simplicity, and innocence of the lamb. In the second stanza, the speaker answers the question they asked in the first stanza. The answer reveals the connection between the Lamb, Jesus Christ, and God. Little lamb, I'll tell thee. The speaker says that they will answer their own question. The phrase, "I'll tell thee" means, I will tell you. This creates a sense of closeness between the speaker and the lamb. He is called by thy name. The speaker begins to explain that the one who created the lamb is called by the lamb's name. This means that the Creator is associated with the lamb. The lamb symbolizes Jesus Christ, who is often called the Lamb of God in Christianity. This title highlights Christ's innocence, purity, and sacrifice. For he calls himself a lamb. The speaker emphasizes that Jesus Christ refers to himself as a lamb. This is an important Christian belief. In the Bible, Jesus is called a lamb because he is gentle, innocent, and sacrificed himself for the sins of humanity. He is meek and he is mild. The speaker describes the qualities of Jesus Christ. Meek means humble and gentle, while a milda means kind and soft-spoken. These words show that Jesus is compassionate and caring, just like a lamb. He became a little child. This line refers to the birth of Jesus Christ. Christians believe that Jesus came to earth as a little child. This reflects his humility and his connection to innocence and purity. I a child and thou a lamb. The speaker compares themselves to the lamb and to Jesus. The speaker is a child and the lamb is a symbol of innocence. Both the child and the lamb are connected to Jesus, who is both a lamb and a child. This line highlights the bond between the speaker, the lamb, and Jesus. We are called by his name. This line means that both the child and the lamb are associated with Jesus Christ. They share his qualities of innocence, gentleness, and purity. The phrase, called by his name, suggests that they are part of God's creation and reflect his goodness. Little lamb, God bless thee. At the end of the poem, the speaker blesses the lamb. God bless thee means, may God bless you. This line shows the speaker's love and respect for the lamb and everything it represents. Little lamb, God bless thee. The final line repeats the blessing, emphasizing the speaker's heartfelt wish for the lamb's well-being and happiness. It also brings the poem to a gentle and peaceful conclusion. Themes of the poem. Now that we have explained the poem line by line, let us discuss its main themes. Innocence and purity. The lamb is a symbol of innocence and purity, just like a child. The poem sheds light on these qualities and shows how they are connected to God. Creation and the Creator. The poem explores the theme of creation. The speaker is curious about who made the lamb and finds the answer in God, who is the ultimate creator. Connection to Jesus Christ. The poem draws a strong connection between the lamb and Jesus Christ. Both are symbols of gentleness, love, and sacrifice. Nature and harmony. The poem describes the lamb's natural surroundings, such as streams and meadows, to show the harmony and beauty of God's creation. Style of the poem. William Blake's poem, The Lamb, employs a simple yet profound style that mirrors its themes. The poem is written in rhyming couplets, AABBCC. The poem's regular rhyme scheme and steady trochaic rhythm create a soothing, song-like quality. This style of writing reflects the poem's pastoral and childlike tone. Blake's use of repetition, little lamb, who made thee, emphasizes the central question of creation and divine care, while alliteration enhances the lyrical flow. The poem's rich imagery, by the stream and o'er the mead, and symbolism tie nature to spirituality. All these poetic devices exemplify romantic ideals of harmony between the divine, nature, and human experience. Conclusion. The Lamb by William Blake is a simple yet powerful poem that uses the image of a lamb to convey deep spiritual ideas. It teaches us about innocence, kindness, and the love of God. By asking questions and answering them, the poem creates a sense of wonder and curiosity about the world. For your exam, remember to focus on the symbolism of the lamb, the connection to Jesus Christ, and the theme of innocence. Understanding these key points will help you appreciate the beauty and meaning of the poem.